y'all. Welcome to another Spin That Back show. We got a good show for y'all again today, as usual. So take a break from the internet hate. Come spend some time with us. Learn some news about some old stuff. What I mean by news is things that you probably don't know, or reminisce things. Either way, this is the Spin That Back show. And we got our distinguished guest, co-host. We got Mr. Walk, co-founder of the show. And we got Mr. Nice Guy, the informational man on the show. And Brick Walls is not going to be here this week again. But we wish him the best. He'll be back. Anyway, how y'all doing?
Just kidding, Brick Walls. Just kidding, brother.
How y'all doing out there today, y'all?
Doing good.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready to run this show. Got a lot going on. I'm up. I was bright and early. We rocking. We had a great Focus Up show. Now we on to the next, which is the Spin That Back show, which is the most popular show on the Focus Up Network, LLC. Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So today, y'all, we're going to give y'all a special one. We're going to put a little focus in on what we're going to define what we think is the definition of, hold on. The definition of a legend in hip hop. What defines a legend? So we're going to have to break that down right there. Because everybody throws this word out lightly and just plentifully. Legend. Or he's a legend. He's a legend. He's a legend. Or they a legend. Or she's a legend. And that group is a legend. Yeah, okay. Well, what is a legend? Let's talk about it, y'all.
I'm going to say this. MC Brains sold millions of records. Mm-hmm. He ain't a legend.
Rest in peace.
Oh, MC Brains is dead? Not Breed. I didn't say Breed.
I think Brains died too.
We gotta make sure on that, bro. We gotta make sure on that, bro.
Well, he did say I think, but honestly, I don't even know who MC Brains is. That name does not describe it.
Uchi la la la, Uchi Gucci. Anyway, you ain't no legend. Young MC, you ain't a legend. I love Young MC. You ain't a legend, bro. What makes a hip hop legend? Let's go.
So
hold on. Besides the obvious people, we know what the obvious legends are. We know Rakim is a legend. We don't have to speak about that.
But you know what you cuted. You said a hip hop legend, so that is the situation. That is the qualifier. So but go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in, but I want to point out that he said what makes a hip hop legend. So I'd agree with you. He definitely ain't a hip hop legend, but he is a pop legend. MC Young.
I'm out.
But we're not talking about that. Dang, that's all it takes, man. I'm
first of all, you said MC Young. You mean Young MC?
Young
MC ain't a pop legend. Yo, come on, bro.
Let's not talk about
capture lightning in a bottle, and that's it. See, we got it. This is what we here to talk about, fellas. We're distinguishing lightning in a freaking bottle, and who really putting in the work and who was like, yo, this is that. Even if they drop one album or two albums, you can be a legend with two albums. Hits Biggie Smalls. Come on now. Biggie is a legend. A legend in hip hop.
For the record, MC Brains is still alive, I guess, but he just died musically.
You said that. I knew you were talking about MC Brains. Right. Let's go. Let's talk about it, fella. Let's go. Set it up. Let's do it.
Well, to me, I would do it sequentially. You talk about the legends. First of all, let's define what we think is a legend. I would say that what makes you a legend in hip hop is that if the story can't be told without telling your story, then you're a legend. If you weren't impactful to the story, then you're not a legend. You're just someone who was along the way. So, I get what Walker's talking about and distinguishing those two people. But when you're talking about the legends of the people of the early impact, you got people like Melly Mel. Melly Mel was that dude. He was inspirational for a lot of rappers, and he had great early success. and he was in Beat Street. So Shaka Khan, the I Feel For You, he put in that work. So even though whatever he did after the fact, the bottom line, he was that guy that had that impact at Ground Zero.
And was battling cats left and right every day. He would leave the house to find rappers to battle from Harlem, Brooklyn, wherever. Who is the best rapper? Melly Mel, old strong ass, because he was strong too, and he'll knock you out if he lost. If he lost, not bad. But Melly Mel, he's a legend. He was a street legend and got in the hip hop game. He definitely a freaking legend. Definite.
Hold on.
I don't count nothing after. Come on, baby. Anything after that was trash. But before that, he made it.
Hey, man, Gold was solid, man. They had some stuff on that Gold album.
Fat Gold Chain.
Yeah, Fat Gold Chain. But no, go ahead. But what were you about to say, El Pooh?
Shout out to the whole Furious Five, because that whole group is a legend. That's legendary. Everything that they did was all hip hop. As far as musically, they captured damn near all the elements. Only thing that I didn't hear in them was some beatboxing. I might be wrong. They might have some beatboxing on record. But they did the turntablism. They did the scratching, all that old good stuff. They did the rapping. They did everything, so they was like complete.
Fly clothes, even though they was dressing like rock stars, leather pants. In the
it was fly for them though, because look,
no, I'm saying I'm not discrediting it, because look, wait, hold on, watch this. I grew up in LA. I remember seeing a damn Spike freaking hand wrist, and it was like, I want a hand wrist, so the people it was setting the trends. You know what I'm saying? So Ice-T was wearing leather pants with Adidas, rapping on Breaking and Breaking 2 and stuff like. You know what I'm saying? That was from the New York stuff, but it was all influential. Everybody was learning as they went along. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of tribes people, we try to interpret stuff of what's going on now. Like, oh, I wouldn't have did that. I didn't do that. Some stuff I couldn't afford to wear. I didn't have the money to get it. My parents wouldn't buy it for me. I wanted a leather jacket. I wanted a Michael Jackson jacket. My parents like, you ain't getting it. Anything costs $30. But,
that's another thing that defines a legend. People want to be like you. They idolize you. You know what I'm saying? They like your style and stuff like. They want to imitate you. That's part of it too. Even with your rap style, if you're a rapper, people want to try to rap like you or rap better than you or get inspired by you.
And then when we talk about Grandmaster Caz, we talk about Melly Mel, I think about Grandmaster Caz. It's the same era. It was the rapper's rapper. This was the person that inspired people like Big Daddy Kane. His group, it was the Funky 4+. Sorry, that was the Cold Crush Brothers. Sorry about that. But this was a legendary crew and a legendary rapper. His rap that Big Hank borrowed for Rapper's Delight. Yeah. Which is like the first, hip hop song or, first rap song that did what it did. So, shout to that. But, and also he's got his thing going on Rock the Bells radio. But, salute to Grandmaster Caz and the Cold Crush Brothers, who laid the tippers for Run DMC.
Spin it back. Think about it though. Back then, like hip hop was fairly new. To some, it was not. To some, it's like, what is this? This was back in the day when you hear somebody rap and be like, I'm gonna say that rap too, because not many people knew about it. I remember I used to say my brother rhymes at school, and people and I'm like, yeah, I wrote that, yeah, and that was happening all through the world, through the planet. But that's what happened. Big Bang Hank, he recorded on the album. Wait a minute, I wrote that. But this was makes it so like where hip hop was so brand new. It was like, oh my God, what is this? A brand new thing. But that's how it happened, and that's what made it so great, and that's how it elevated to this point that we in right now, to where even a goofball who can't rap just like, I'm gonna just go in and say whatever, hat, cat, rat, dog, smog, this weak as hell. MCs back in the day would kill their ass. It well known, they legendary now. How the hell the Migos? But you know what? Spin that back.
Ouch.
Spin that back.
Oh yeah, you wrong for that.
Let's stay back what we're talking about. What makes a hip hop legend? I'm sorry, I got off on a tangent. Sorry.
And since I brought them up, I still got it. I got to talk about them. The Funky Four plus one more. Sha Rock, the first female MC to really put it down like she did. So they performed on Saturday Night Live. With homegirl that you call Goldie, Blondie. But so shout out. You talk about legends. They had those dope routines. That was one thing that was real dope about those old school groups. I mean, they weren't, they had all of it. It wasn't just like the flash and flavor of what the Fierce Five was wearing, but you're talking about the little the routines and passing it off and the singing and all of the stuff. So real dope stuff.
But the most important thing y'all overlooking is they always had a DJ. All of them. This is what makes hip hop. See, hip hop had a DJ involved at every aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? From the creation to the stage. See, if you didn't have a DJ, you wasn't hip hop. Tell me a hip hopper that didn't have a DJ back from the inception to early 2000s.
Yeah, no.
Well, actually, till today, actually.
Well, I don't know about today, but I mean,
on stage,
today it's easy to be a DJ. You just got your little laptop and you do whatever. But you're absolutely right. The DJ in our day, the DJ's name came first, so that's what it was. The DJ was the biggest element. That because that was the music. Without the music, you didn't have nothing. You just have some dude talking.
Quiet as kept. The DJ is still the biggest element in hip hop. Because when you do a stage performance, you want to have a DJ there. If you call yourself hip hop, you ain't gonna just have some track playing and you just walking around. That ain't hip hop to me. That's a performer.
But I mean, DJing got watered down because of technology. With the technology,
even if the technology is a system, but they still call DJs.
Well, I know, motherfucker. Melissa Ford be DJing parties. Melissa Ford, like Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I get it.
Come on, man. These I could DJ a party with the technology.
Yeah, okay, you can, but you don't.
No, I'm saying no. I don't because
what I'm saying is this though. You got to still know how to blend records.
Yeah, but
you don't.
You're talking about a higher level of DJing, but he's talking about the fact that there's a lot of people that wear that title and they're not doing a whole bunch of. They're just pressing these buttons. I mean, I worked with somebody who wasn't really a blender DJ, but she was like a big time DJ because of her music selection. I mean, playing it in a regular club establishment. But I mean, when you talk about the DJ, I was the DJ for the girlfriends when they first did their what they call that, the pilot episode when Frasier did that. So what they do is they have a DJ, have a comedian warming up the crowd in between takes and a DJ playing music. So I was DJing back then. So I mean that's what that's where DJing evolved to.
Wait.
I meant by blending records or whatever I said, whatever term I use, I meant selection basically.
You thinking
you gotta know how to actually pick out those records and make them play and make it do what they do. Anybody can do it in a sense, but everybody can't do it. Trust me.
No, wait, hold on. We are going by our standards. This is Spin That Back Show. We 80s, 70s talking stuff.
Yeah.
Right now in 2024, it's like an Instagram model. She cute as hell. She got a large following. Can you come DJ this party for me? Okay. Where do I press now? Like that's what's going on now. They not like you know how you be like, wait, this ain't World on Wheels. DJ Damu, DJ Poison, my box. This ain't that. These ain't the legendary DJs from back in our era that's doing this stuff. It can be done. If an Instagram model could do it, I can do it. But I'm saying, no, to me, that ain't hip hop. That's just like, oh, what do I do now? Oh my God, what do I do? It's gonna catch anyway. Just press something and just put your hand there.
Okay. I give you that. I give you all that. I give you all that. You're 100% right. Because back in the day, you can go to a DJ with your record and have him, play it. If you like it, he'll put it on in the club or wherever y'all playing at or wherever he playing at. If people like it, he'll play it again. It might be strong. See, you don't have that today. You got Spotify. Anyway, we back to the Spin That Back show. Ooh, there we go.
They didn't quite spin it back, but we spinning it back. So and when you talk about those people, that's when I think of when you're talking about Kaz, when you're talking about Melly Mel. I'm not talking even about Curtis Blow, but that's when you're talking about Mo D, because Mo D was one of those dudes that, you know, you're talking about. You have established dudes, someone like Busy B that was doing his little party thing, and Kumo D, you know, he decided to just kill his dude. Just not only just brought real nice rhymes and stuff like that, but he was literally using his little routines against him and stuff like that. Just a sort of like a sneak attack, battle, destroy. That's just a legendary event in Kumo D's career at the very beginning. So,
But
you know, go ahead.
Think about it. That was not their first encounter. These cats been knowing each other. See, this is how it is back in the days. Like, these cats been knowing about each other, hearing each other's names. They wasn't necessarily writing rhymes, but they gonna throw a jab in there. Like, I'm not no Busy B, but you know what I'm saying. But they legendary battle, Kumo D and Busy B, was when Kumo D actually prepared for that ass. That's on tape. And he was like, Busy B was rocking that rock the party shit, and Kumo D like, I'm talking about, yo, I want to be them. They killed them. Busy B was blown away. Like, wait a minute, you supposed to fucking freestyle? No, Mo D wrote something that had you in there and destroyed him, and that's how he elevated his name. And plenty rappers from today have used that same formula. 50 Cent. Who else a clout chasing ass rapper? That was
how you dare say 50 Cent is clout chaser?
Okay, yeah, you being sarcastic. Yeah. 50 Cent, the biggest clout chaser of them all, the biggest troller of them all. Who else did that? Even the Blastmaster KRS-One clout chased off the Juice Crew. He couldn't get in the crew. Well, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, a lot of rappers are doing that. That's how all these little, you know what I'm saying? It's still going on today. We talked about this on the Focus Up show. Megan Thee Stallion talked about Nicki. You know you was influenced by Nicki. When I first saw that picture, I thought that was the same person. And I love Nicki Minaj. I thought what the fuck? Yeah. So that's what it was. But that elevated Kumo D to like, yeah, I'm the man now.
Mo D was the man, yeah. He's definitely a legend. But we had a comment up here, though, Brother Charles X. To be a legend, you have to be relevant and impactful.
Right. And I would dare say that our definition pretty much covered both of those. And all the people that we talked about were relevant and impactful. These people displayed hip hop in special places, you know, whether it be on vinyl or performance on Saturday Night Live or in Wild Style, you know, on one of the most legendary hip hop movies of all time. And just you talk about Curtis Blow from that same era. I mean, Curtis Blow, These Are the Breaks, the song that you said they used, the Christmas rap song that, you know, the Next used. You know, I mean, this stuff still has relevance after the fact. You know, basketball. I mean, you know, Curtis Blow was that dude, and he was basically the forerunner. You know, Run DMC, the son of Curtis Blow. So, I mean, you know, we talk about your impact. That guy, you know, had his impact and opened and paved the way for you talking about the super legends, Run DMC.
But right now we're talking about Mo D right now. Let's talk about Mo D. Let's stay on him. Came from the legendary Jive Records once again.
Yep.
So, when I first heard of Mo D, I didn't know about all that the battle with Busy B, and I didn't even know who Busy B was. But I did hear that Go See the Doctor.
This is suicide. Battle me. It's not a homicide, but a suicide. That shit was hard. That's Busy B. But he was a legendary street party rapper.
Yeah, back in, you know, that was on the East Coast though. I mean, on the West Coast, we didn't know no Busy B out here back in those days, bro. That's just I'm just saying the people I remember maybe we didn't, you know what I'm saying? But I know I didn't. I was young anyway. But I did know Mo D. When I heard him, Go See the Doctor and all that old stuff. Let's talk about that first album.
Wait, spin that back. Spin that into first album. Spin that back. Spin that back.
Spin it back.
Well, he said that's the first time for him. I mean, the first time I saw him was because obviously he's part of the Treacherous Street, but the first time I saw him was Beat Street. That was my first Kumo D experience.
Yeah, he was in Beat Street. He did another Christmas rap. That was in 1984. And I was just listening to it like, listen, guys, like I love talking about the old school hip hop, but sometimes it'd be like, what the fuck is this bullshit I'm listening to? And I can't believe I loved it as a kid. That was L.A. Sunshine, Easy Lee, Kumo D, and then Dougie Fresh on the beat. Remember Dougie Fresh came out from the bottom, beatboxing? That was crazy in Beat Street. Back then, that was fly. Like right now, it's like, oh my God, this is trash. But that was
I don't think so. I didn't think so. I don't think
okay,
so.
you don't. Well, we're not the same person, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, that was hip. That was real hip hop, though. You know, that was real.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me finish. That came out in June of '84, though. That was June of '84. Kumo D had other songs after that with the Treacherous 3 that was released. Whip It, Yes We Can, and Turn It Up. That was with the Treacherous 3. That was all around 84 with the Beat Street and all that crap. Then after that, when he released his first studio album, which was self-titled in 1986. But in between them 2 years, y'all know what he did. He went to school and got him one of those. I got it right there. A degree. He got his degree. Because he was like, I don't think this rapping, this ain't going nowhere. But then he was like, wait a minute, these cats are still using my style. And he got mad. He went in the studio and he said, I'm going solo. Because the other rappers, Easily and Sunshine, they was like, hey, we ain't doing this no more. And he was like, well, y'all could be my dancers there. I'm coming back out. And he came out with Kumo D. Go See the Doctor. Monster Crack. Remember Monster Crack?
Nope.
Monster Crack. And then the best, and do you know what? I bet you know that, El Poo. Do you know what time it is?
Tell me, do you know?
Do you know exactly? That's Kumo D, 1986.
So yeah, no, hey, Go See the Doctor. I actually like Go See the Doctor better than that, but yeah, no, he was doing his thing, and you know, he went after the number one guy. He went after LL.
Wait, we ain't there yet. He didn't go after LL. He thought LL stole his style. And if you listen to him, it's kind of similar. I can see where he got it because you get influence. You're influenced. He battled Run DMC on TV and went light on them niggas. Because Jam Master Jay was like, look, bro, don't do them dirty. Because Jam Master Jay knew about Kumo D on that TV show they was on where they did the battle. And he was like, yo, man, don't do that, man. They rising stars, man. Come on. You know me, Jay. I'm from the streets. Bro, don't do them like that. He was like, all right, I'm going to go light. And then Kumo D said this in an interview like about 4 years ago. He said, after that, he said, I would never do that again. I would never went light on nobody after that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a classy cat, bro. I got to give it up to him, bro. In fact,
do my research.
spin that back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But after that, the second album, he did start going at LL.
Because he felt he stole his style.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. Well, again, LL. Well, we're not gonna talk about that. We still talking about Mo D, or we transitioning to
what? Wait, hold on. We ain't went through nothing with Mo D. What's your problem with Mo D? These are hip hop legends. Wait, hold on. He released 5 studio albums. 5 studio albums.
Name songs from
nothing after Knowledge is King. Straight trash. But anyway, 1986, Kumo D. 1987, How You Like Me Now, Wild Wild West, which is still his biggest hit to this day. Kumo D must be touring. He probably in Pakistan right now, like the Wild Wild West. Come on, say it, the Wild Wild. Come on now. He's still going. Then Knowledge is King with I Go to Work. Oh my God. Stop playing. Yeah. Now, 1991, he had I remember this straight from memory. He had a whole videotape about that album. He was dissing LL hard. LL like, I already killed you with Jack the Ripper. And LL never responded, which was a smart idea. But Funky Wisdom was the album title. Straight garbage. Then 1994, he released the album as well. I bet y'all didn't even know that. Noted that. I like talking to black people.
It's called The Interlude.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now here's one more thing. Well, y'all know it. He was in the movie Panther. He did a few movies.
Yeah.
But here's one thing I liked about Kumo D. where he used to be on the Arsenio Hall show. He used to be on the Arsenio Hall liked him, and you just like it's sort of like nice guy. It's sort of like nice guy where you know you like somebody, and some people you don't really like them. I'm like, I'm gonna treat you a little different. I'm gonna put you out there. I don't like you, but I like your shit. That's how Kumo D. That's how Arsenio Hall used to do Kumo D. Because he have LL on there, he be trying to throw jabs at him, but Kumo D on there. Remember the legendary shit where Kumo D said he talked about it's a boxing ring out there. Well, we could do that too. I'll beat his ass at that too. But Kumo D was hating on the youth. But LL and Cool J, they are LL and Kumo D. They're cool. LL did get influenced by. Look at the name, LL Cool J, Kumo D. Come on, man. We get it. We understand.
Yeah, hey, welcome to the show, Mr. Floyd.
Who is he?
What up? Hey, man, I had to come on the show. Jaywalk is killing this shit, man. Thank you for all that information, Walk. I'm sitting up there like, damn,
in the back.
Damn, Walk, you up here killing it, bro.
Walk did his research on our Kumo D.
I'm sitting up here like I didn't know that. What?
Yeah.
Damn.
In the back, niggas. Let's hear the.
No, yeah, he wants the fanfare. Man, LL didn't sound nothing like no damn Kumo D.
Crazy, yeah.
He did not sound. That style is completely different, but that's cool.
You wasn't a fan of Kumo D, Mr. Nice Guy?
I was a fan of him. I respected him big time. But I'm just talking about as far as style. LL was that big screaming, LL was very different from what was happening before. You know what I'm saying? It was very different. So that's why I think that he went after him because he was the top guy, and he was like, I'm the top guy. I think, because but you saying he stole a style. I mean, if that's what you say.
Kumo D claim, bro. I'm telling you, like when you rapping, you hearing stuff, you like, wait a minute, bro. That's my shit right there. Like, come on now. Remember back then, it was not many rappers. It was not that many rappers. Like you might hear a word like, wait a minute, I said unconceivable. Like it'd be that small. Like, wait a minute.
Just LL's thing. LL was like using the big words. LL's again with the screaming, the big words.
Come on.
Knowledge is King came way after though. That's you're talking about. I'm talking about big word. LL was a wordsmith of when you go back to like Dangerous and stuff like that. I'm just saying those patterns and constructions they were just different from Kumo D. I think it would be ridiculous to compare those styles. I mean, it's sort of like Pac always claiming that Biggie stole his stuff. I'm not saying that he didn't influence him, but I mean, Biggie sounds way different than Pac to me.
He said he stole his style. He told him how to rap. He told him.
Did y'all cover the part where Kumo D was like, or I think LL spoke on it where he thought that Kumo D or LL was conveying a bad message, talking about I'm only 18, making more than your pops. And that was one of the reasons that he attacked or went after LL Cool J.
Oh, that was on our Arsenio Hall show as well.
Yeah, he said that was one of his reasons because that dude.
And it was supposed to be like negative, but look how influential that was as far as with LL. That's all these rappers talk about. Like, shit, I be seeing my son's friends, they rap, and I be like, damn, where y'all getting this money from? They only 22 making more than his pops.
But it's one thing to say it and one thing to be doing it, then a whole nother thing to brag about it on a record and got people's children repeating that. He only 18, making more than my pops. Only 18 and walking around with your chest out, some little 12-year-old that's still being fed by his daddy, repeating LL Cool J line. I'm only 18, making more than you. Come on, I could see why Kumo D was like, man, let me go handle this little N-word real quick. And come on.
Hey, hold on. I mean, for the record, that's the last song on the Bad album. It's called The Doo-Wop.
No, he said that in Bad, right?
No, he said that in The Doo-Wop. And I'm
bigger and different. That's what Bad stand from. Bigger and different. I didn't know that.
I'm talking about making more than your pops.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm only 18, making more than your pops. Yeah, it's on The Doo-Wop. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just see a lot of people, like I remember I just had to school y'all on this big B-A-D, bigger and different. That's LL Cool J.
Come on, Joe.
Oh,
walk.
yeah. Thank you for telling us that.
No,
That's
don't
what
let
you're
that
finding
shit
out
fly.
after 30
Don't
years.
For the
let that shit
record.
fly. Don't let that shit fly.
Check
the
the
record.
tape.
He
Check
didn't
the
even
tape.
know.
Check the tape. We spent a good 20 minutes arguing that on the
Man,
previous
don't
Spin
let
That
that
Back
shit
show.
fly.
We talking about today right now.
That's crazy. But hey, in the LL and Kumo D battle, beef, or whatever you want to call it, I was on Kumo D side all the way up until Jack the Ripper. That's when I said, oh, he lost it. But
I was
Kumo
too
D,
until he came with Let's Go.
who? Kumo D?
Lower level, lift, level.
That was the best one. Let's Go was the best one.
That was after Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
That was after. But
Full stop. Full stop. Go search the song To the Break of Dawn. That destroyed Kumo D. Period. That was it. That was after.
He wasn't it?
No, he took out all three of them. He did a complete verse about Kumo D, a complete verse about Hammer. He did a complete verse about Ice-T. He took down three cats with this amazing Marley Marl, track song.
What did he say?
So
They got the nerve to have those stars.
Star Trek shades on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
I took I see he said I took the picture straight to the bathroom. Like, that's the only thing good about this album. This chick. I'm gonna jack off
yeah.
And then he said a brother with a perm deserves to get burned.
Burned. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm telling you, man,
he killed LL on that.
He killed
everybody. What did he say about Kumo D on that song?
We just brought about the Star Trek shades on. He talking about your teeth need something. Some teeth need Colgate or some. I don't know what he was talking about that, but I'm that type of guy because he was basically bringing it back to the I'm that guy. Leaving jaws in your hamper and stuff like that. So he was going after him. So yeah, you go back and listen to it.
You jumped to a whole new song. I'm talking
about.
No,
he made a reference, and I'm talking about listen to the song I'm talking about, To Break of Dawn. He makes a reference to that song. I'm that type of guy in that song.
Okay.
Wait. We bypassing Jack the Ripper. See, these two guys are kind of, it's like, you know how like your what did they say in the movie Achilles? Your fate and your destiny and your fate is hand in hand. These two guys, you talk about one, you got to talk about the other. Just like talking about Tupac, you got to mention Biggie. Talk about Biggie, you gotta mention you. Like your fate and your destiny is hand in hand. Or I might be saying the same shit over and over. But anyway, wait. Remember Jack the Ripper came out? That was like explosive. The beat was hard, and then he said, "Yo, Bobby."
That intro, doom, doom, doom. However, that boom, doom. Then it just come in. Come on, man.
Milky. We still don't know what the fuck he meant by that. Milky. And I'm back. But wait, that shit was so impactful in the city of Los Angeles.
Oh,
we were still like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then he said, yo, Bobby, show that old school sucker boy what real hip hop is, boy.
Oh, man.
How you like me now? I'm getting busier. I'm double platinum. I'm watching you get dizzier. Damn.
He killed it.
You know who you talking about when you say Bob?
Bobby. Yeah, Bobcat. But what I'm saying, that's how it's like Kumo D's fate, his destiny was sealed with LL Cool J. But that's not a bad thing entirely because we're talking about him, but that he is a hip-hop legend. You tangle with the GOAT. We determined LL Cool J was the GOAT last 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not a bad thing entirely. It's not a bad thing entirely. Kumo D is a legend, straight up legend in hip hop, battle rapping on the street as well.
Thank you, Charles.
Now, who is that? Who?
This is LL's verse about Kumo D on The Break of Dawn.
My rhymes are
Homeboy, hold on. My rhymes are so strong, nothing can go wrong. So why do you prolong songs that ain't strong? Brother, you're dead wrong. And got the nerve to have him Star Trek shades on. That was LL bodying Kumo D after Let's Go. So,
Mr.
I
you
don't
know,
think
yeah.
he's
Jackson,
bothering
man,
with
thank you
that.
for bringing that whole verse, that whole little part right there up, bro. That was classic right there. Bro.
I don't think that was a body. That because
That
was.
didn't stick to me. That
We're
didn't.
talking about he just went to the
Never
L's in the
Lex,
dictionary.
Lester, lousy, lame, late lethargic, lucky, leech, little, logic. Come on, man.
Yeah, he just went to the
Who
L's
did
in the
that?
dictionary and just,
Who
just
did
picked
that
it out
before
everywhere.
him? He killed LL with that one.
Not
Lucky,
at
leech,
all.
lower logic.
And then the thing
Let's
about
go.
it is, what's a better song? You go play that song and go play to the break of dawn. Come back to it.
I played
'Cause you don't even
both
remember.
of them.
No,
I played
no.
both of them.
Jack the Ripper did it. That was
Yeah,
the one.
that was the
That was
one
the-
right there.
He didn't
that
have
was
to
the
give
one.
to the break.
I mean, that was his first response. So you're talking
was-
about How
it
You
was-
Like Me Now, and then you're talking about Jack the Ripper, then Let's Go, and then it was To the Break of Dawn. So I'm just giving you the sequence of the
Okay.
I understand the
whatchamacallit.
sequence. It's all good. It's all good. But I bet more people know Jack the Ripper than they know Break.
Oh,
of Dawn.
they know that, but I'm saying that the one that's in my car is To the Break of Dawn.
So
I ain't
the Let's Go, in my opinion, was a good response to Jack the Ripper. It wasn't
Yeah.
the better, but it was a
Yeah.
good attempt to fight back. But to the
Right,
break
right,
of dawn,
yeah.
to the break of dawn, that was just a cool song to me. The only thing that stuck with me was the Ice-T diss. I didn't even feel no impact off the Kumo D diss. I don't even remember who y'all said who else he dissed on that song.
Yeah, the other guy you love, MC
Hammer.
Hammer.
Come on,
right.
those was
Because the old gym teacher ain't supposed to rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he killed it. He killed it in it. I'm just saying. If you don't know, you don't know. That's all I got to say about that. That was a classic diss song. One of my favorite diss songs.
But yeah, Kumo D is a legend. And you know, my pops used to love Kumo D. He used to buy his records. He made it easy for us as kids because we didn't have to spend the money to get those records. He buy Kumo D and Heavy D and stuff like that. So
that was a very strategic thing on Kumo D because he was going for an older crowd. So he was playing, those were playing instruments as opposed to samples and stuff like that. And there wasn't like a bunch of scratching. So he made a deliberate effort to sort of like capture an older audience. So that's why he had that appeal.
Yeah, and again, that way Jaywalk laid that out because I didn't even understand that when he was talking about how the group he went to college and came back. That was good information, Walk. I'm really about my head is stuck there. I was like, wow, that's good information.
Got it.
Got a what?
Got
his degree. Okay, but that was cool, man. But yeah, straight legend.
Yeah, for sure.
And again,
For sure. I never take nothing away from Kumo D or you know what I'm saying. He got songs that still bump, but I my cutoff point is what was wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the cutoff point. I said it already. I was doing research like, wait a minute, come on, man. Like, Jesus Christ, really? This y'all let him record that? You know what I'm saying?
Talking about the later albums or something.
Yeah, after 1991, the interlude and the one in '94.
Oh.
Straight trash.
I respect that brother for the work that he put in. He's definitely on the Rushmore of his era. There's not a single Kumo D song that I would ever put in my car.
Did y'all say his full name? Muhammad Daweezy?
Yep.
We didn't say it, but thank you for bringing that up.
For bringing that up. And one more thing, I got to keep reiterating. It was real hip hop because he also had the DJ Easy Lee. So shout out to that too. Spin that back. Right. So
all guys that was in the Treacherous Street, he like, look, y'all ain't rapping no more. Fuck with y'all. Some of y'all niggas on crack. Well, look, come here. Fuck with me. You can be my dancer, bro. You always a good dancer. Look, bro, I know you got 4 kids. You can be my dancer too.
Yeah, that stuff messed up. That messed up a lot of our legendary groups. That was one of the problems with UTFO with the educated rapper. He had like a drug problem. So that crack was a terrible thing.
Word.
Yeah.
Did y'all talk about he almost had a talk show on TV? Kumo D.
I remember hearing something about
He
educated.
didn't want to compromise.
Mr. Zoe Williams, the one that beat up Aries Spears on
you're gonna bring that up. You're gonna
I'm
bring
just
that
saying
up.
this is the true talk. True fact.
Real close with him. That's real talk.
they still homies. So they almost had a show together. I don't know why it didn't pan out, but he was about to do a talk show because I think from my understanding, he was doing so good coming on Arsenio Hall all the time, and he the way he could articulate that they offered him a show. Yeah. Matter of fact, he pulled the plug on it. He didn't want to do it at the last minute. He changed his mind.
Yeah, because they wanted him to Change up.
Yeah.
He got that silly thing that people don't have nowadays. I think it's called
Integrity.
integrity. Don't kill my joke. I can't say it.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
that's
Zoe
what it
Williams,
was.
man. Shout out to you, Zoe, man. I don't want you to come up here to the studio trying to beat nobody up, bro.
Oh, man. Quit reducing him. That brother has a whole career outside of that one moment.
I love that,
yeah,
brother.
still.
Yeah.
He's knowledgeable, and he got a. Shout out to his podcast too. I forgot what it's called. Whatever it's called, but
Zo what? Or
We don't promote
Yeah, so what?
nobody's
Yeah, so what?
podcast. This is to
Come on,
focus
just
up.
give a shout out.
Sex talk will walk. Focus up and spin that back. That's it.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about other legends.
And,
because,
and Sunday and Sunday school.
Yes, sir.
Every
It's
now and
Sunday
again.
school.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
gonna be tomorrow, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh, it ain't gonna be tomorrow. Okay, well, whenever it comes, it comes. It's like the Sex Talk with Walk used to be.
The week's
Wow.
consistent. Bro. Watch out. Yeah.
Wow.
And we're letting you know in advance that we're not going to be on, next week. We're going to be off one week out of the month on Spin That Back. But we're going to work real. Because
Next weekend we're not gonna be around. I'm not gonna be around, but y'all can carry the flame if you want to. So I'm just letting you know I can't be on next week.
So there's just that 1 week out of the month. But yeah,
we
so
get all that.
Let's go back in. Yeah, let's go back into. So we finished with Mo D. We still ball washing Mo D, or we on to the next person?
Yeah, nobody ball washing nobody in real life. What are you talking about? Where your mind at? Where your mind at?
That sounds horrible.
I know.
God damn.
Adjust your screen, somebody.
Yeah, let's fix this shit real quick. God
Well,
damn.
Anyway, we are giving praise flowers, baby, to legends in hip hop.
And like
salute to Mo D, man.
Like Mr. Charles X said, though, to be a legend, you have to be relevant, impactful, but you got to have the elements of hip hop. So one more thing I'm gonna put in there, you got to have a DJ. So from now on, to be hip hop, you got to have some type of element of some DJing in your music.
You know who didn't have a DJ?
Or didn't have no elements of DJ?
I shouldn't say that. No, they had a DJ. They didn't scratch. So I'm not even going to bring them up because that was very disrespectful that they hated on scratching. But we just dapped that lady up in the last show, so I ain't going to bring that up.
Who's
K-Rock?
No, MC. But the MC Light. They thought scratching was played out. They thought scratching was played out.
Was her DJ,
and they didn't scratch. They didn't believe in scratching. They said scratching was played out.
Yeah,
I don't know what
they did a lot of blending. No, they did a lot of mixing and blending. It was turntablism.
Touching the button. That was a DJ. But anyway,
I don't know if you just.
No, that's a real thing. No, that's a real thing. It pissed me off at the time. That's why I bring it up. It was something that stand. That's why I always will hold that against that whole movement. That the priority, the priority first. It was a first priority. Where they were, talking about, scratching is played out.
What is your facts on this, bro? Because
it's in the song. No, I'm not.
MC Lights DJ.
Go back to it. If you wasn't there, you wasn't there. I understand that there's that age difference between you and me, but the bottom line is that was a thing, and that was a thing, and I remember having an issue with it. I don't need to say his name. About fixing screens, So anyway, like I said, I didn't appreciate that as a DJ, as a DJ first. I believe in the scratch. You want to talk about legends? I'm talking about Joe Cooley. I'm talking about M-Walk, these DJ legends from K-Day. So, that's what's up.
Is that considered Uncle Jam's army?
I don't know if they were part of Uncle Jam's army, but Uncle Jam's army was a legendary, West Coast hip hop movement. So you talk about Egyptian Lover and all of these cats. I mean, they were absolute legends on the West Coast. Egyptian Lover was kind of like our Africa Bambaataa. That I've heard a lot of people saying that. I know Bourne says that.
So with that being said, you didn't necessarily really have to have a record or a big record to be a legend. Also, if you was a legend out here on these streets and doing shows and representing hip hop, hip hop is what it is. So we're not just talking about just artists; we're talking about hip hop legends. But most of these people don't talk about is the artists, though. Rest in peace.
Cool Chills. I don't know if y'all was on the scene back in the days. That name, legendary name, Cool Chills, a battle rapper. Do-Rock, rest in peace, a battle rapper. Mustafa, Bistro. Battle rappers that was floating around the city of Los Angeles. Microphone Capone. Y'all remember him?
Mhm.
They was legendary in the streets, man. We want to battle. Who is the best?
Was Joker J a battle rapper?
Joker J. Joker J. Yes, from the Low Squad. Yes. Battle rappers that was floating around. I'm just talking about the city of Los Angeles. But guess what? Everybody, every city, they got their own rappers who was floating around. New York, Brooklyn, all this stuff. Florida.
Are you speaking on? Are you trying to say local legends or what?
Local legends, man. You still legendary. You're still legendary in your own right. No one else knows about you beside that little circle you was in, but that's what it is. So, but in our eyes, and other people like Mr. El Pooh, he went to different schools. You know what I'm saying? And he got different people that was like, oh yeah, that's cat over there was such and such was that guy that was killing every MC. And guess what? These rappers was trying to meet up with each other. Like, I don't even know where I might meet him on a bus. I might run into him at remember the USC Mardi Gras? We battling everything. But so that's what it is. But that's street legends. Then they got the hip hop legends. And then we got Kumo D. We got LL Cool J. Yo, spin that back show, man. We doing a lot here, baby. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, baby.
Let's throw some names out there. Was Nipsey Hussle? I mean, I know he ain't old school. I just gotta throw him up here just for one reason, because people throw his name around. Is he a real legend?
Yes.
But again, are you saying a hip hop legend, or are we just talking about a legend?
Hip hop.
Legend in hip hop.
Street legend. Legendary nigga.
He's at least a hip hop legend.
Banger legend.
In LA, he's a hip hop legend. I can give it that. I don't know if everybody agrees with that, but out here he's known as a legend. Influence legend. Relevant.
That shit still going legend. Mm-hmm. If you say Marathon in a rap, you talking about Nipsey? He stole Nipsey shit.
But
I just said marathon. I'm running the marathon. Are you stealing Nipsey? The marathon is going on this weekend. This nigga talking about Nipsey.
Yeah, anything you say about marathons, you're thinking about
that's some real shit.
Hey, I agree with you on that, Mr. Charles X. Thanks for that comment, saying yes on Nipsey. I'm gonna ask a question. This is controversial. Is Jay-Z a legend?
Of course. Of course. I mean, he's arguably the greatest of all time. Arguably, I'm not saying he is, but you're talking about his success. You're talking about his legacy. You're talking about his first album, one of the greatest albums that's ever been done. I mean, he's got to be up there in the tops. When you have these little numbers and stuff like that, he's one of those cats as an artist. So, it goes without a doubt that he's a legend.
Absolutely. 100% legend.
Jay-Z would have been a legend if he would have died after Hard Knock Life 2, he'd be legendary. Stop playing. I don't know. I don't know what y'all thinking or what y'all listening to.
Ooh.
That's why I'm back on the show to restore order. Now,
let's do this on with today.
I'm sorry, bro. They called me back to work. Goddammit. This is it right here. This is my last coup de grace. Goddammit.
I love the earlier Jay-Z, especially like the first albums, going up to a certain point. After that, it was one album. I forgot. After American Gangster, before American Gangster, I think it was a certain album up there. I can't think of the name of it.
Look to the Duffel Bag
Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come.
He
Kingdom
came
Come.
with that first.
Hold on. You said you didn't like Kingdom Come, El Pooh?
No, I'm saying up to that album. It was actually I think it was underrated. I think it was
trash. Kingdom Come was trash. Stop playing.
I think it was underrated.
The
title song, Kingdom Come. That boy used Just Blaze. Let me spin that back because he's a bad boy. He was Super Freak in a way that was just freaky. It was just it's hard. It's hard. Listen to it.
I know what
I gotta remind Floyd X of shit because this is his memory. With that song with Just Like This, the video was a flex.
Show me what you got.
Rap community where Jay-Z separated himself from every fucking body. When he had the race car driver in the front seat, and they in fucking like Monte Carlo or something. Remember that video?
No, I'm not talking about.
Wave, wave, wave.
Okay.
Show me what you got.
So exactly. He started the video like that with it was a real popular race car driver, the white boy, and he just showed it like he behind the wheel, or he like showed him that was his flex that separated him from everybody. And I'm fucking Beyonce. And like he that's how he has been on a different level ever since that video.
I'm gonna have to go back and check it out.
So this video did it.
Wait, show me what you got, little mama. Oh. But the whole album was trash.
Wow.
But he separated himself from everybody with this video.
But I remember Floyd X, me and Floyd was like, this is some bullshit. We talked about it. Like, this was crazy. That the beat was weird. But it grew in time. Like, you hear it now. You be in the club like, oh shit, show me what you got, little mama. Show me what you got, pretty lady.
That beat was hard. I love that beat, man. I like it. And Just Blaze is a bad boy. I think he made that one. Shout out to Just Blaze.
Don't say you think. See, here you go. You on your nice guy shit. Jab for no reason.
Kanye said Just Blaze stole his style. Kanye said Just Blaze stole his style.
The samples and everything.
Yeah, he said he was imitating them when they was producing. He was imitating his style.
Kanye ain't the first one that did that though. So
but it's a little bit different when you're doing a song with somebody else and they establish a pattern and you think like, hey, I'm gonna do that pattern too in the song. That's kind of a different thing than really stealing your style as opposed to just doing the pattern for that song. So I mean, that's a little different. I don't know what his context was, but my spider sense goes off immediately, going, hey, sometimes someone sort of like establishes a vibe on it, and you're just keeping that vibe going. So,
right, influence. Like Eric Sherman did it when he told DJ Quick, I made a DJ Quick beat. Let me talk like with his lips. Yeah, I made a DJ Quick. Made a DJ Quick beat. And he made it, which was a hit. And he won an exhibit on it, and he won a DJ Quick on it. That was in 2000. That shit was a fat track. If you hear it, I can't remember the name of it, but I just remember the interview he did. I am on one. I'm wired the fuck up for no reason. I'm going to LA today. Salute to my homegirl. She having a party today. It's popping. I'm going to watch.
Hey, me and my daughter was watching the show before I got on. She was like, why is he so angry?
damn.
She was like, why is he so angry?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because
nice guy. Wait, watch this though. I gotta stay on my P's and Q's, which is good though. This is good. Watch this though. That's why with Charles X on here, it's like, man, that shit is like, it's like the formula. Like, nigga, boy, let's go.
It raises the bar up.
It raises the bar up.
Shout out to brother Charles X. I know that we're going back and forth on Facebook, but it's always respect and love, between me and him and him and all of us. He's always got a great temperament, and we did that on Sunday news. On Sunday school. The pregame. So shout out to that brother. And when that next show come up, I'm sure it's going to be fire too. Just don't forget to bring your Matrix coins.
Hey,
not the Matrix. What is it?
I'm gonna steal Jaywalk style and put a TV playing in the background on me next week.
Oh yeah, don't hate. Tell me what
shit was tight. You had the old shows playing in the background.
Man,
that was tight. That was tight.
It was somebody called Ryan West that actually produced that song. So let me just spin that back one time. Let's get to another one. Here's a name that's not really mentioned too often. Treach.
Ooh, Treach. From Naughty by Nature, right?
From Naughty by Nature.
I abstain.
I say the Naughty by Nature is a legendary group. Mm-hmm. As a standout, I wouldn't put him as an individual legend.
Right. That's wow, Floyd X.
I ain't mad.
Even though Karis once said at one point he was the greatest rapper in the game.
Ooh,
to me, I feel like if you maintain that window during a period, that definitely makes you legendary.
For Karis one to say it is one thing, but can everybody agree with him? Is it?
Yeah, that's kind of a good point too.
No,
right.
I'll make the argument that Ice Cube was the best rapper in the game for a nice stretch, and but that's like a reality as opposed to one guy's opinion.
Yeah.
Eminem. This is this is what hip hop is, man. And when I heard Eminem say this, Eminem had a freaking interview, and he freaking was like he was influenced with that fast stuff by Tretch from Yoke the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
He spit the whole bar during the interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spit it. The Yoke the Joker. Like, and to me, back in the days, I think that came out like what, 93 or 92. That song was trash, in my opinion.
Yoke the Joker?
Can I
Nah.
can I say my truth?
Go
Can
ahead.
I finish?
Go
No,
ahead.
look, wait, listen. But it made me go back, and I was like, Tretch was spitting that shit. And he was, but I seen but back then it didn't hit. Sometimes stuff hit later. That's what legendary status is. I'm telling you, it's like it withstands the test of time. Not all songs made in the fucking 70s is great freaking songs. Some songs is like it was trash back then. I'm talking about R&B. It was trash back then. It's trash now. Some rap songs trash then back then, trash now. Some songs is like you grow on you like, oh, that was kind of freaking historic.
So you saying Yoke the Joker was trash back then, but not trash now?
To me, when I heard
his opinion. Yep.
And when, I'm gonna be honest, I do have something against Yoke the Joker.
Why?
Floyd X, you don't know this. I have it on my little cassette tape. This was in '92. I put my song. They played. It was like a whack and a track it. I brought my song to the freaking radio station in Cocoa.
Oh, that was the song that you went against.
Joker.
Oh,
I remember that. I remember that.
Oh, so yeah, that's some
You
backstory.
got a personal beef with it.
Yeah, so that was some
The
backstory.
Trench.
The whack and the track it. I remember that.
Yeah, guess who got whacked? Look, watch this. Guess who got whacked?
Ouch. Hey, but Tretch was that dude. He did have that flow, and he put in that work. Yeah, it was John Wick. I meant to say that, Charles X. But he put in that work. I said, be sure to bring your Matrix coin. And I tried to correct it, and you went off to whatever. But I said, when we talk about the Sunday school, I said, make sure you bring your Matrix coin. I meant to say your John Wick coin. But
that's they big books they read. They writing on Facebook. They dialogue.
No, that was the show. It was the show. If you would have paid attention to that show instead of saying that we were doing stuff that we didn't do, but like I was saying about this brother Tretch is that he was doing that and he was actually battling and doing stuff in New Jersey. Him and Chino XL. So he was that dude that really put in that work. So he's that dude. I abstain from abstaining. Legendary.
Okay.
You got somebody else, Mr. L. Poop?
We got one more. Real opinion, Dub C.
Legend.
Or if you got to question it, I guess it's a no.
I want to hear y'all. Y'all want to hear what y'all got to say about.
I want to go last.
I'll say the same thing I said about Tretch. He's part of a legendary group. That's what I would say. With
which one?
Three legendary groups.
Yeah, the Mad
Low profile. Wait, hold on. I got this. Three legendary groups. Low profile. WC and the Mad Circle. West Side Connection. Come on. Are you serious? Is Dub C? When the first time we heard Dub C? Pay your dues. Remember that video?
That's not the first time.
He said that was their first time. That was his first time.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was my first time. Yes, yeah.
So we know he makes good music. So where does he fit in as far as being impactful?
Wait, watch this. Well, this is other stuff he does. Right now, what he do is they call him to choreograph how the gang members should act in movies.
Yeah, and what was that? What was that show with the British dude that's acting?
Whatever. This was my first call. It ain't like Dub C is like, okay, you guys want me to orchestrate some gang members? Okay, I'll do it. No, they know who to call.
Yeah,
the dude Cleavon got ran over by Suge Knight. Allegedly, yeah, I'm gonna say allegedly, even though it's on tape. Allegedly, we call it Dub C. Orchestrate how the gang members supposed to look and what they should be wearing. Yes, come on. He been doing all kind of stuff, and he's still fat. And he got the podcast. I don't watch the podcast because I don't like what they said about Big U, and I'm not even a Big U fan. I didn't like it, but anyway, it is what it is. But
You
that's
said he's fat. That dude is swole up. That nigga's muscles, dude.
who.
Dub C. He ain't fat. He muscle.
Pause. But yeah, nah,
No.
I was.
I didn't want to say. I don't know what the fuck Floyd they talking about. I say nothing about
said
that. I said Wack 100.
Hey, the story can't be told without what he's done with you know, the low pro. You want to go low pro Mad Circle and particularly Westside Connect.
No, ain't no particularly. You are the one. You are the one. Baby.
Solo. He got solos.
Curb Serving. Come
Yeah,
on
but
now. That was the name of the
yeah.
album. Come on, bro. I went to a
Particularly.
party in LA. What that NAC stand for? Niggas having car. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, brother. He got a whole album. 1995 was banging. My brothers and my cousin John Boy, they got mad at me because I bought Big Pun over Dub C. That was like, you bought that shit. You playing that? You know, Dub C just dropped his new album, Curb Serving. 19.
Yeah, that Big Pun was like way better. Good job.
Shout out to Dub.
I didn't see
Man,
that.
no, I'm not going to even say all that right there. But look, Dub is a legend, at least in California for sure.
That's true. I would put him on the same page with a Tretch. It's kind of like around here you are. But watch this though. Watch this impact. Let me get light skin again. Let me get.
What happened?
He said light skin.
All we see is your gold teeth.
That's gonna be a lot of adjusting.
No, the sun is the sun is moving and shit. Here I'm gonna put it like this. Wait, hold on. There's a song by Pimp C. He said, "Lately I've been listening to Dub C because that's the only nigga that I can see or some shit." I fucked that up. That's Pimp C. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Let me say one more thing about Dub. First time I heard his songs, one of his songs was the 111 mix rap, the hood song. It was hard as hell. I didn't know it was Dub. I had no idea. I didn't know till years later. But yeah, that shit was hard. But anyway, I think that's about it for this week, y'all. So let me go down. We'd like to thank y'all again for joining us right here on the Focus Up Network with the Spin That Back show. Join us again next time. We may or may not be on next week, depending on how we're feeling. If Walk don't want to be here, I guess we won't be here. So I ain't
gonna be here. Hopefully, goddammit. I got a hearing coming up, nigga.
Anyway, thank y'all. Go ahead and close it up for us, bro. I got it.